Look at that rim light on Ellen.
Because the sun is below us.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hearts Bros, and this is the last episode of this particular recording session.
Woo.
And we're pretty fucking tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Ellen, no! Stay there, Ellen.
So you might get some delirious conversations in this one. Plus me and Jake haven't eaten, so...
Shit! No!
Why have you done this? Jake?
Whoa.
Why have you created this havoc?
What do you mean? You have to do it. It's how the game. Shh.
Rim lights everywhere.
Rim.
That's like Unreal Engine all over though. Like just
Oh god!
just fucking put rim lights on everything, mate.
Maybe Lon Lanning just loves rimming.
I might do.
Yeah.
We can't.
I'm not gonna get into that. Rimming's great, kids.
Have fun.
He shot my toes! That's why I was going teat to teat.
When you fall off the edge, you shot your toes.
What do you mean?
So I shot his toes and he fell off a cliff. What kind of weakling's that?
It was.
I just foot blown off.
They're like, it's that ape guy. What a wimp. Shot his toes out.
I like to imagine the snakes
He did
do
it
have
again.
like really like old school like Brooklyn accent.
They do. You hear? It's that ape guy. How's it going? Yo, what's up? I do think they have a bit of like, shall I say, urban in them.
Yeah, it's such a horrible word.
Oh god, black. It's black culture. It's not urban. Like
Yeah.
it's not African culture either because they're not from Africa.
Yep.
They're from America. It's just American black culture.
Stop.
Don't be so scared of saying the word black.
Yeah, stop with your new speak.
Yeah, the Orwellian newspeak. Like, black people in America aren't African Americans. They're Americans.
Yep.
They're black Americans.
Because you can't. What happens about if you got a black person from the UK? You can't call them an
African American. Yeah, like in fact, so a long time ago, before I had like better understandings of that shit, and you know, in England, there isn't as much racial diversity over here.
No.
So like when I would encounter people of other races, there is a bomb right there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I just can't see it. I think it's in the background. Anyway, there were a couple of times where I was like, what do I say?
What? Like you normally do.
Fuck.
Breathe. Video games. I think we should get to the temple before we end this one.
What? End the session?
No, when we get to the temple.
Okay.
I think we're very.
You mean, Jake? I think this episode should last for half an hour.
I don't think he's got that long. I think he gets. I think
You really think? You think because of all the bada booms? You don't.
the bada booms,
All the big explodos.
the big spiky thing.
Right. Look. Yeah. All you have to do is wait. Can I go? Oh.
Why did you do this?
It's okay. It's a checkpoint.
Oh, okay. You meant to leave Ellen there for a bit anyway. That's what the X means.
The X means like just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Don't even bother me.
Don't. Please don't. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just possess you, seeing as there's no red protector orbs around. Yeah. Yo, how's it going? Welcome to Hearts Bros.
It's quite a vibrant desert. I've just noticed. Like, there's just like.
They're clouds, man. Like, look at the. It feels like it would be swampy below, but it's dry up here.
Yeah. And there's loads of cacti everywhere.
Like that sounds like that feels like a pretty cool Oddworld style concept, you know. Like,
I mean, I've been meaning all these
there would
years
be
to
jungle, like a rainforest
Yeah.
under there.
Could be actually. I've been meaning to get the
Art book.
yeah for years, but when it first came out, it was like 80 quid.
Well, how much is it now?
I don't know.
80 quid.
Probably 80 quid. like the
Have you
first-
saved up the 80 quid now, though, after the years?
Well, no.
If people who aren't from England want to know what a quid is,
It's about. It's about.
you're not going to find out because I'm dead.
It's about $3, I think.
$3, aka £1.
Yeah. Pound of the Queen's English.
Which used to mean it was worth £1 of sterling silver.
Yeah.
But now it means nothing because fiat currency exists.
Way money.
Money. Fiat currency. aka fake Monopoly money.
Binary numbers.
Bleep bloop, bleep bloop, bleep bloop, bleep bloop. That's the sound money makes. Oh, you're possessing, right?
They make the thing, and they do the thing.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yo, how's it going? Get out of my way!
I love Sligs.
I really hope because apparently they said they do want to make Sligstorm. I think that'll be amazing.
What's Sligstorm?
So Sligstorm was one of the spin-off games. Like so, Abe's Exodus is classed as a spin-off game.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, but
Because
essentially it's a sequel.
Yeah, but Oddworld is basically a setting for all the games. Like not all the games are meant to have Abe in, basically.
Explain it from the start. So
okay, so when
I can't jump there.
When the original concept for Abe's Odyssey came about, in the booklet that came with it, it said this is the first game in the Quintology, which is
Abe World
of Oddworld.
The Abe Quintology though.
No,
so
no,
for
it's
Abe.
no.
Or is it just the Quintology is basically 4 separate
Odysseys,
games?
yeah, that were each different characters, so each would be a different aspect of the Oddworld.
So like there was going to be 4 different games, probably in different types of game. Like this is a side-on.
Yeah, so this was the first Odyssey. And
oh well,
Munch's Odyssey was the second in the Quintology.
which was like a 3D. I never played that game. It always looked like a bit.
It wasn't as good because they tried to take what was good about this into 3D.
Yeah,
but it was the first Xbox, so it was the first time
shit. Yeah,
people they tried to do 3D, whereas other companies had done 3D before that.
Yeah.
So,
so it was going to be a 4 different games following different characters. So like, as I die.
And then they were going to be the side game. So Abe's Exodus was a side game.
Yeah. So like,
Strangers.
Spin off as if like one character from a TV show series gets their own show.
Yeah. Or
That's
a
like a
completely separate character that was still in the same world, like Stranger's Wrath.
Yeah.
So, and Sligstorm was meant to be another bonus game where
ooh, they didn't wake up.
You're an albino slig born in a hive.
Oh yeah, so like in Abe, you're this guy and the bad guys are these sligs, but you would have played one of them that was different, like an albino.
Yeah, and albinos aren't accepted in slig society.
That idea was really freaking cool to me.
So your whole concept is you to get out of the hive and slig society before they kill you.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a really cool idea.
You escape from a slig hive.
Yeah.
Is that when they got robot legs though, or is it just because like they're slugs?
Yeah, they're slugs, but they don't have legs naturally.
In the old before the update, doing that would have woke them up.
Yeah,
but they haven't woken up.
All right, okay, that's all right.
It feels like they've honestly have changed it in the last update.
But it was always like a game I always like. Another one was Hand of Odd, which was like a strategy game.
Or like Command and Conquer.
Yeah, it's like Command and Conquer in the original version.
But an Oddworld version of that, so you would have had an army of Medokans.
Yeah, or Civilization or something like that.
Yeah? Or like Black and White or Populous.
Yeah, it's more like Black and White and Populous, really. Because apparently they were really influenced by Populous and Black. Because it was around about the same time Black and White came out and all that stuff.
That's not it.
Oh, all right, fine. I'm. Oh, God damn. It's because as soon as you know you did it wrong, you just want another go.
Well done.
Oh, it's the thing.
But yeah, like it's a fully realized world, really. Like,
what's in here? Oh, crap. Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. So you basically, and all those Quintology games was set in Oddworld, which is the planet Abe's on. But if you're thinking like planets or whatever, this particular planet is a much larger planet. And you could basically the surface area of Earth, you could have like 10 times that, is it?
Yeah,
like,
something like 20 Earths can fit on Oddworld or something. And it's also got its moons as well, which are all.
Yeah, like we saw shitloads of moons just in the background on one of the shots on this.
It's genuinely meant to be pretty like a strange, but like, and it's meant to be a really harsh place as well. That's one of the things they a lot of the times they wanted to emphasize playing as the underdog in a harsh world. Like,
Yeah.
but like Stranger's Wrath was them saying, well, what happens if you're not the underdog?
Yeah.
And there was going to be another game called The Brutal Ballad of Vangus Clot or
What do
something.
you mean Stranger's Wrath?
Stranger's Wrath is an Oddworld game.
Yeah, but wait.
Stranger's
if
Wrath,
you're
you-
not the underdog, what do you mean if you're not the weakling?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he had a gun and weapons. And
Well, he
stuff.
didn't like guns, but like he had a crossbow and he used animals to.
Yeah, but essentially he's still just
Yeah.
projectile weapons.
Well, it's basically them saying, well, what happens if we had a Clint Eastwood style character
Yeah.
who's like a not really for anyone apart
See, the
from himself.
reason why... Because I really like these Abe games, the reason why I didn't like those, it was like... Because it was a different game.
Yeah, well,
But that's the whole point.
it was one of those games where they made it because
should've
at the
blown
time
it.
there was the rise of the first-person shooter,
Yeah.
and Microsoft wanted a shooter game.
Oh, I hate that shit.
So they were like,
That's-
well, what
that's
can we
why-
do? Because we don't really want to do a first-person game. We'll just do the best we can. Well, we like westerns and we like, you know. That one was more about damming of water and, you know, poisoning the land. And there's always a general, like, a little bit of a theme for the games where, like, what happens when you let money control everything.
Yeah,
So it
but,
was
yeah,
like-
but in the Clint Eastwoody style shooter, I can't
Well, yeah,
imagine
it's-
that really came across.
Well, no,
right?
it did at the start. At the start, it's not really about that. You just see the effects of it, but you're not really bothered. You're just a mercenary. And then halfway through the game, which I won't spoil.
Okay,
Well, halfway
I'm
through
not
the
going to
game-
play it because I actually don't like.
Well, halfway through the game,
I don't like shooters.
it completely
anyway.
changes like your character.
Okay,
So like,
like Lion King.
kind of, yeah. Like you become the hunted one, even though you're still quite powerful.
Okay, so like, and that's kind of like Half-Life 2.
Yeah, it is.
When you walk around and you're fine, and then suddenly the shit goes down, and then you're
Yeah,
like the hunted person in your own science facility.
Yeah. But
And then all those like men in black show up and start.
yeah, well, I mean, part of the reason this got developed was because Stranger's Wrath did so well in the HD version of it.
Yeah.
So they made the HD version of Stranger's Wrath because it was easier to do that.
What was easy about it?
Well, they didn't have to remake anything really. They just had to up-res the
Oh, they
models.
just had to, okay.
Because they still had all the assets, so they could just up-res the assets a little bit.
I think that we're fine now.
So, but this they built it from the ground up.
This had been out for a little while before I'd even known about it. I think this has been out for a while now. I think.
I've been watching the development of it. I think they
but
made it
possibly years. When did this come out?
last year.
Only last year.
Yeah. No, yeah, last year.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was out like 2013 or something.
No, it only came out last year. They hadn't spent too long developing it. I think it was maybe a year and a half development cycle.
Come on, Alan, don't fuck up.
But it might have been longer because I think they were doing it while they were doing Stranger's Wrath as well.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so Oddworld, I don't know if Oddworld is a publisher or now. I think it might just be a publisher who owns the rights, but Just Add Water, the company making it, who are based in Reading in England. I'm pretty sure that's the deal, but maybe Oddworld do still work as a developer as well.
Oh shit. What? What? That bomb was like, hey buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Let me get close to you.
What are you doing here?
Let's have a little snuggle. Alright. Get a chant off pretty quick in here.
Way.
Hey there.
Whistles.
Okay, you can pass.
You know the little tube there? That looks like those things that are when, you know, like when a building's being repaired. A
Yeah.
construction chute or whatever, where they throw the tiles down.
Oh yeah. Tiles. Then what did they throw down those?
I think they throw like rubbish down there so it lands in a skip.
Yeah, but
I always thought
while
that-
they're building,
I
I
always
always
thought
thought
it
it was like when they're taking it down or something.
no, I always
but-
thought it was when like when I was younger. I always thought it was like what the builders used to slide down at the end of a shift.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Those
god.
big yellow tubes. I was like, do they slide down then? Like Fred Flintstone or something.
Okay, you can pass.
Thanks. Give me the thing. Yeah. But do you think the Flintstones actually put that idea in your mind because Fred slides down the thing?
Maybe. I just always assumed tubes were things to slide down.
Oh, God. Oh wait.
Oh.
I thought I actually fell to my death.
Yeah, I thought you did as well.
I'm not dead. Yo. So what? So the talking about the games that they're gonna make. It's gonna be so they're gonna bring this out on Steam. It should be out now.
Yeah. It should be out on Xbox One.
I mean, it will be if this is like 2 weeks into
Yeah.
releasing it. Then
it should be out. Yeah, it's out on PS3, I think, as well.
shit.
And
There's a
I
dog.
think
There's a
it's
slug there.
It's in the process of coming to Xbox One as well.
There's a slug chasing me.
But they're not releasing it on Xbox because something to do with licensing and Microsoft wanting more money or something.
Fucking.
Or I think it's because a lot of people don't use Xbox now, the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Sorry, Xbox 360.
Oh, did they still have the old like system of you have to pay for updates on that old network of the
I think so, yeah.
whatever? I never had an Xbox, never interested. Nesting grounds of the Scrabs and proving grounds of the ancient Medakans, brave Scrabanians' deadly traps, and dodge the savage Scrabs to discover your destiny in the heart of the temple. Okay.
Yep.
I think there's a dog still chasing me.
No.
No? Wait, what do we have to do here? Is that what the thing just told us? But it was correct.
We need to go to the right, maybe.
Oh, you just woke up the screen? Okay, great. Oh.
The
Does look
temple
good.
where the Scrabs should still nest.
Come on, Abe. Get over there.
Imagine walking across that.
Yeah, man, that'd be scary as shit. It'd be funny if there's actually like a bridge just right next to him and he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a skinny guy who actually looks quite muscular,
Yeah.
this would be like perfectly fine, even though he's like clumsing around, but...
Did you ever see the original concepts of it? They were quite bulky, actually, but they still look kind of cool.
Yeah?
But I think they toned him down because they thought, well, he looks a bit too...
He doesn't look very underdogish, he looks
Yeah.
like too... Yeah.
But he still looked cool. Like, as a character design, you could have seen him in a game or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But now he looks more like... Ugh.
He is pretty ripped, though, look at him.
Yeah. I think he was meant to be super skinny.
Yeah. He's like that weird skinny ripped.
Like Bruce Lee.
Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine trying
Lean.
to... Bruce Lean.
Bruce Lean.
Scrabanian Temple. Okay, so, oh, man, last episode of this session, we're gonna...
I think we're about a third of the way through the game.
Yeah?
Maybe. We've
Cool.
rescued about 100 Mudokons.
It gets a lot easier now.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any secrets or anything. But yeah, so we're gonna keep playing. For you guys, the next episode's gonna come, like, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, for us, it's I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe if you feel like it, if you're enjoying this shit. And we'll see you in another Hearts Bros.
We will.
Got anything else to say?
Yeah. Share us about.
Doesn't matter!